Okay, part 2 of solving equations is solving equations using the distributive property. And you have to recognize when you have distributive property. What's a great sign that is distributive? When you have parentheses. Excellent. Okay, and I'm going to change this to x plus 9 minus 4. Okay, this is a perfect example of distributive. Why? It is double multiplication. All right, and parentheses is multiplication generally. And so we're going to take this term and multiply it times that coefficient term, and you get 2x. And you're going to multiply it times positive 9, you get positive 18. What do I do now? Circle solve, bring it on down. Okay, now we are back to combining like terms on the same side, aren't we? All right, we can combine numbers with numbers, so circle the signs with the numbers, and you get 18 minus 4 is
14.
So circle and solve, and what do? Bring it on down, and it is positive 14. Positive or addition, same thing. Bring it on down. So what's my next step? Subtract 14, inverse operation, subtract 14 on both sides, and you're left with 2 equals 2x. And our last step is to divide by 2 because we want to know what x is. We divide by 2 on both sides, we get 1 equals x, or x equals 1 for a better look, and you are done. All right, any questions on this one? You can follow the example. All right, how do I know this is distributive? Parentheses, and distributive means?
Double multiplying.
Double multiplication. Excellent, good job. Okay, for our second example, we're going to do this one. Okay. All right, 13x equals 7 times parentheses 9 minus x. What is this an example of? Solving equations using distributive property. Excellent. And again, what makes it distributive property?
Double multiplication.
Yeah, it is double multiplication. What's the sign of distributive? Parentheses. Okay, so we're going to take this term here and multiply it times the first term, and it's positive. 7 times 9 is what? 63. And then this term times this negative, and I get negative 7x. Now I've circled and solved. What do? Bring it on down. Okay, everybody okay with that? What's our next step?
Get rid of 63. Negative 63 on both sides and both sides.
Do I want to do negative 63?
No, negative 7x over 230.
Now this is an example of actually equations with variables on both sides. I want to bring the variables together, and I get 7x on both sides because inverse operation, and I get 20x equals 63. Okay, everybody all right with that? It's cleaning up really nice. We're almost there. One more step. By
63 on both sides.
Not 63. 20 on both sides, and you get stop, drop, divide. Now this is kind of a tricky one. You could have had it either way. Now x equals 3, so 60 and 3/20ths. Or you could have gone 63 over 20th. Stop, drop, divide is goes 3/60. Bring down the 3. Bring it up here.
5.
And bring goes in one time. 20. Subtract, we get 10. Bring down another, and we get 3.15. So the answer is x equals 3 and 3/20ths, or it is 3 and 3.15, or 3 and 1500ths. And box that in. You only need one of those answers. It doesn't ask you which one. You could have any one. Okay, questions on that one? Okay, that one's kind of a double one, wasn't it? It's the distributive, and it's also variables on both sides.